You already know what it is. Holla at your boy, 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝐿AK, Mr. Easy Does It, Jazz America, Us TV, jumping right in an establishment of a relationship. How can one be possessive, right? In the case of a woman knowing that a man is abundant, right? And with the benefits of having that possession, right? Which is the relationship, and being entitled to the title that's placed over the relationship. How does one feel possessive based off of the benefits that they're giving, providing, and receiving? Feel me? How can one feel away when the benefits only work in their favor? You know what I mean? So in that sense of like, to have a complete understanding of where you stand in a relationship, right? What you require, the speech in a relationship, stuff like that. Like if you with a girl and you say, yo, I want you to be my bitch, or you my down ass bitch, within the parameters of being in a relationship, right? How does that affect you, or how does that make you feel, right? Or do you get offended when someone says, yo, you my nasty bitch, or you my down ass bitch, or you a real bitch, or based off the entitlement, you know what I'm saying? Or in the relationship working in your favor. Because nowadays you speak to a woman and they may get offended on the approach. So if you say like, yo, you sexy as fuck, like I wanna fuck, or you say something like that, in the approach of the benefits of how they're feeling and of what they want, how does that entitlement hold weight to a man that's abundant and that's open to freedom of expression and seeing the dialogue between a woman and another woman, or a woman in the space of being benefited on her end? You feel me? So some women want to be like, yo, I want you to talk to me like this. But in another aspect, they're like, I want you to talk to me like that. So I may say, yo, hey, how you doing? Such and such. My name is 𝐿8K. My name is 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝐿𝐴𝐾. My name is K. How you doing? Where you from? I like your smile, I like the way you dress. I like your, you know what I'm saying, I like your aura. Sexy as fuck, based off the circumstances of how we meet. Once you get to know that person and you become comfortable with that person, are you allowed to say, yeah, you're a sexy ass bitch? Because when women are with women, within that dialogue of interaction, right? Another chick would be like, yo, what's up, bitch? What's up, hoe? What's up? You feel me? Like, yeah, I want such and such to smash, or I can't wait to fuck him, or you feel me? Like, but in the aspects of dialogue, right? When it's from a man, it's like, yo, what's up, shorty? Like, you sexy as fuck. Like, I'll fuck the shit out of you. I'll smash, or something, you know, along those lines. Or when does that become disrespectful, and when does it become an expression of dialogue that feeds off of the energy or the occasion or event? When is that acceptable and when is not acceptable? When does a woman want to be spoken to highly of, and when does she want to be spoken to in a erotic way and expression? And when does it become offensive to the other party? You feel me? Because nowadays in dialogues and like interaction, when you meet someone, you feel me, it's like there's a cross signal of miscommunication based off of circumstances. So you see someone and you like, yo, you may see someone from across the room and they dressed a certain way, or they look a certain way, or they give you a certain look, and that look gets interpreted like, yo, is this person flirting with me? Or, you know what I'm saying, shorty, you flirting with me? You're sticking your tongue out, you walk by with a certain walk, you dressed a certain way. Is the approach, I like the way you walk past me? Or the approach like, yo, so let me talk to you real quick. Like, I seen you walk past me in a certain way, and I seen you look at me in a certain way, and I address you in a certain way, like, yo, you sexy as fuck, or I like what you got on. Can I get to know you? Or is it, can I, like, you know, women, they say women know if they want to have sex with a person based off of the first 10 seconds of them seeing each other, you know what I'm saying? If I'm speaking some real facts, you know, drop a donation, like, share, comment, holla at your boy, Late Bloomers LLC, $, Late Bloomers LLC, Cash App, feel me? Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic, because we live in an environment now where people get super sensitive based off of the language that's being used and the context that it's being used in, based off the entitlement that people want confirmation and expression, right? So they're saying, okay, well, if you're going to talk to me like this, I require this. But you can't talk to me like this if I don't require this. You feel me? I won't speak of, I won't feel highly of myself if you talk to me like that, based off of the benefits that I'm not getting. But if I'm receiving the benefits that I require, you could talk to me any way you want to, as far as not taking the language offensively, right? So if I'm saying like, yo, you sexy as fuck, like, you got some pretty ass eyes, or you got some sexy ass lips, or you got some DSLs, or you feel me, or you got a fat ass. Like, when is those type of languages become offensive, and when is it sexy? Because I'm seeing things being used in different contexts. So if someone is on social media and they wearing clothes, or their appearance is of sexual content, and someone leaves a sexual remark, is that offensive? Or do you get offended if someone is speaking like that? If you saying you the baddest bitch, and you the baddest hoe, the sexiest hoe around, you the nastiest bitch, you the freakiest bitch, and someone addresses you, okay, if you the nastiest hoe, or you the nastiest bitch, what's up, bitch? Show me how nasty you is. Let me see some freaky shit. Let me see some nasty shit. Let me see some, you know what I'm saying? Like, twerk that ass. Like, you feel me? Is it only offensive because of the benefits that you're not getting, or the entitlement that you seek? You feel me? Because in the context of, like I said, when chicks be with chicks and they say, what's up, bitch? What's up, hoe? No one gets offended, but if a dude be like, what's up, bitch? What's up, hoe? Or in the music that we making, which is entertainment, and it's in that world, in that realm of that type of language, when and why is it offensive to think that way, to speak that way? And why do you get offended if you speak that language anyway? Feel me? So when is it appropriate to be like, yo, I see you in your bikini, hopping out the pool, you showing your ass cheeks and your pussy print and all of that type of stuff? When does it become sexual content, and when does it not become sexual content? When is it appropriate, and when is it not appropriate? And what is the appropriate thing to say to someone who is dressed in that manner, who carries herself in that manner? If a shorty walk by and lick her lips, or twerking her ass and her pussy, and like her G-string is damn near showing, like, when is it appropriate to speak in a manner that is of that realm? And why does anyone get offended when that language is used? And when is it appropriate to speak like that? Because there's a barrier of, like, I'm a classy woman, I only speak like this, I only talk like this, I carry myself like this, I like this type of lifestyle, I like this type of lifestyle, I go to these type of places, I don't go to these type of places, don't talk to me like that, but I'm gonna speak like this. Or I like the songs that speak like that, but you can't speak to me like that in person. When is that confusion clear in the communication of dialogue? Do you want to be told, okay, I think you have I like your physique, I like the way you talk? Do you want to hear the poetic expression of how you look and how you are? Or do you want it straightforward, like, . I myself is like a straightforward type of person, and really I go based off the circumstances of when I meet people and how I meet people, how you look, how you dress, how you talk, how you carry yourself. And sometimes I just say what's on my mind, right? In most cases, I observe how people talk, what they listen to, how they carry themselves, and what they present as far as speech, appearance, and stuff like that. So if you're saying you the realest bitch and you the nastiest bitch and you twerking your ass and you showing your lips and your tongue and titties is showing and all that type of stuff, you know, I approach in a certain type of manner. And when is it offensive to speak in a certain way, or when is it not offensive? Because like, if I think you sexy as fuck, if I think you got a fat ass, if you look good as like you know what I'm saying, if you like just if you capture my attention, I'm really straightforward and straight to the point. But in what way do you want to be women say they want to be courted and stuff like that, but then sometimes it comes off as corny when you getting a million compliments and a shorty don't even feel like that about herself. So if I say, yo, you bad, or you look good, you know, and they mind, they like, I'm bad, I look good, like, I'm not that. I don't look at myself like that. So when is it appropriate to say those things, or do you need to hear those things in order to boost your confidence and your ego? Because we often get into the dialogue of ego and men being egotistical, but there's a lot of women that are that thrive off of the ego. I'm this. I'm high up here. I'm this. I'm that. Right? In the shield of not feeling that way completely, or you know what I'm saying, you may have an insecurity and stuff. So when a man is saying, yo, I like your style, I like the way you move, I like the way you carry yourself, I like the way you do business, I like the way you move, is that truly how you feel? Or do you want to be approached in that manner so that you can feel that way about yourself? Or is it sexy for a man to fill you up with confidence? Like, yo, you bad, you sexy, da da da, you got whatever going on for yourself. You feel me? Like, I see what you're doing, da 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 da. When does it become appropriate and when does it become offensive? I think there's like a gray area in the miscommunication of what's offensive and what's not offensive. And the gray area being who's saying it, and who do you want to say it? You feel me? It's just like music and arts. You feel me? And this, see how it goes into this now, like the music, the arts, and just who a person is based off of another person's judgment of who they want them to be or who they want them not to be. So if you see someone dressed a certain way, you like, yo, or look a certain way, you automatically put a cloud around them. So like, oh, this person is negative, or this person is evil, or this person is that. especially in the world of entertainment, where you have to like play off of image, emotion, energy, perception, cinematic views of how a movie is depicted or how someone's life is depicted. So when does it become offensive to someone to say, okay, if you just watch fucking Juice, is Tupac really evil? Or was he just playing a character? Or is Shorty really nasty like that because she dressed nasty and she taught nasty on social media? Is she really like that? Or is that just for attention? So when does the scale of like explicit sexual content get used as a guide for how sexual the content is, or how vulgar the language is, or how or what benefit are you getting out of the circumstances of using that language? You feel me? Like, someone is like, yo, well, if you could do this for me, or if you could do that for me, you could talk to me however you want. You feel me? In other cases, it's like, you can't talk to me however you want, no matter what you do for me. So when is it the appropriateness, and who is the person that makes these decisions? And what is the right approach? How do you want to be approached? Because if you showing ass and if you showing titties, you feel me? And if you winking at me, I'm gonna say something. You feel me? And I think that's just like naturally being flirtatious. You feel me? Naturally being flirtatious. You got, grown women who are grown and they want to feel sexy, they want to look sexy, and they really naughty like that. So when is the appropriate time to be naughty? And how do you want to be approached without going through the small talk of things that you really don't care about? Or do you really care about that? Like, how was your day? What do you do for a living? What did you eat today? What are you doing? What are your interests are? Like, who you be with, things that make you smile. You feel me? Are we going past that? Or is it a straightforward situation? Are we friends? Are we platonic? Are we friends with benefits? Are we besties? Are we gonna be in a committed relationship? Is this a poly situation? Like, what is it? Like, what is the communication? What is the dialogue? And what is the not dialogue of, like, in an era where people are not social anymore, but they on social media? So how can one exercise conversation if dialogue isn't being expressed and you're not teaching people how to talk to you? You feel me? So if you don't really know how to express yourself and you're not letting people know how to talk to you and what you like and what turns you on and what turns you off and stuff like that, how can one be expressive? How does someone get to know you? without being beneficial in like gifts? Or is that your love language? Gifts and stuff like that. But how would one know, you know what I'm saying? And are you into the spontaneity of events and expression? And how vulgar is the sexual content that's overboard? You feel me? When are you not offended? When is someone too aggressive? When is someone too passive? When is someone shy? When is someone confident? Do you mistake confidence for arrogance? Do you mistake confidence for ego? Are you offended by the ego of another person? Or does your ego have to trump the other person's ego? You feel me? Like, does your ego have to, does your attitude and confidence have to light up the room? And if it doesn't light up the room, are you offended? Does that make you feel small about yourself? Does that make you feel not beautiful, not gorgeous? Do you have to be the center of attention? Do you love showing your ass, your titties? Are you flirtatious? Are you comfortable with being flirtatious? Yeah, let me know. I think this is a dialogue that needs to happen. Like I said, drop a tip. You feel me? Drop a tip. You know what I'm saying? Bless your boy. I'm talking some real facts. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is something that, you know, people don't really talk about in the era that we live in, based off of people aren't really that social. You know what I'm saying? And they are social based off the confinements of the groups that they partake in and like desire to be in and around and shit like that. So myself is like, you know, everybody got their own love language. You feel me? And their own way of thinking and how they carry themselves. And we don't want to get ourselves into any type of trouble saying the wrong things, or, you know what I'm saying, being too vulgar with our speech or our music that's, what do you call that? The music that's filtered or edited based off of the explicit language or the content of what music is or what music shouldn't be and stuff like that. I'm saying, who's in charge of this type of stuff? Because there's a lot of people that's like, you know, they get super offensive on certain topics, or they get super offended when they don't understand the context of the language being used, or the context of what the subject is, like the subject matter. So if I'm speaking about a certain subject matter, is that evil because you didn't know about it? Or is it evil because what your experiences are as far as what you've been taught of what good and evil is, or what's sexual and what's not sexual and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Like, we living in an era where, you know, people want to say things but they don't say it. And then when you do say it, they're like, excuse me? Like, what did you just say? But that's just their initial reaction. But is that how they really feeling? Feel me? So You already know what it is. Like I said, it's Us TV, LAK, holla at your boy, superstar, rockstar, Bossa, Mod. You feel me? Play that, share that. Holla at your boy, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Music out right now. Yeah, live. Yeah. Book me now. Yeah, like, you know, what's the dialogue? What's the conversation? Like, holla at your boy. Like, comment, share, you know. Holla at me. You feel me? Jazz America, Us TV. You already know what it is. Jazz.